and welcome to Tonic Studios. I'm Leo. I'm here today with the lovely Karen.
Hello.
And we're here to introduce you to our brand new showcase. This is the Thankful Harvest gift box. Another brand new showcase for you. Another amazing gift box as well. Really blown out of the park for this one, I think.
I like it because it's not only a gift box. You've got that area to keep your gift card. So you can give a little gift and a nice gift card.
Or cash.
Or cash.
People like cash too.
Cha-ching. Do you accept cash?
Cha-ching. I do, yes.
What are we looking at? Should we look at the dice?
Yes.
Come on then.
Should we? Okay, so it is a showcase. So you're going to be getting obviously your wallet and your lovely magnetic sheet. So here is our amazing dice set.
It is a good one. It's packed again. Clearly you've cut in two of this big section here.
And we love a gift box like that. 2 cards and the main construction of your box is basically done.
Yeah,
nice
when
and
you're
simple.
just overlapping that base part, you've got your 2 and you turn the 1. You've got a lovely strip here, which is your closure, isn't it?
It is.
And you've got some nice sentiments with it as well. You've got, that one says something grateful. I've got the wrong glasses on.
Eternally grateful.
And this one says forever thankful, and that is lovely.
Really nice sentiments.
Isn't that nice?
Not just for obviously Thanksgiving is kind of where this is pitched, but you know, for any kind of little thank you gift, I think these would work.
But we've got a lovely pumpkin on this one, so you can theme it for Halloween if you wanted to. But beautiful leaves and acorns. And these are teeny tiny one as well. Look.
These are super clever in that all of the kind of stem pieces have a joined curve on them to make them into a tag that you can actually hang from your gift box. I absolutely love that detail.
It's a very, very good idea. And of course, you can cut that in your one colour then and cut it again with the pattern with your Verso dies, because these are all Verso like we usually do.
You think, I think we've got 2 different patterns on
here.
So we've got the very pumpkin-y one down there.
Yeah, so I've got this one here. I can't take it off because you won't be able to see it. So there's the
pumpkins and leaves, which I think is that one.
It is.
So there's a little look at how that one is. And then you've got this one, which is more kind of swirly. You've got the lines.
Is that
that piece?
That one?
There. Yes. And
there's acorns in that one there. Oh, I can see it now. See, you can't always see that in the pattern, can you? Look how lovely that looks now that it's been paper pieced.
Really,
I really like that.
That one.
Fabulous.
And then the same for your side panels again. So you've got more of a pumpkin and leaf motif going on here. And then this one, you've got just that gorgeous big leaf in there.
That's nice,
with all of the pretty swirls and like this sort of sunburst or sun rays around it. I really, really like that.
Beautiful.
Same with your side panels. You've obviously got the 2 choices there, and also for the little lower panels as well.
So, shall we have a look at how this has gone together? Yeah. Because these sections here are quite interesting, aren't they?
They are.
They have a purpose. I think one of Alison's, I reckon.
That's one of these then.
Yeah.
So
we know that Al.
Sorry for undoing your bow, Al. I'm so sorry. So you can see those lovely little tags on there with their little curly stems that give you that hole on there for them. Perfect. So you have this nice strap. Al has magneted hers. And then inside, hopefully you can see, maybe if I go this way.
There you go.
There.
So you can see that this piece here will hold your card, and you've got that inside as well, so you can just get to it here. So you could put a little handmade card as well as a gift card, can't you? You know, because you've got it in both sides. So I love that. I think it's a really, really nice.
And I love that we have the panels that will fit into it as well. So, you know, you don't have to go and measure and cut your own piece of cardstock. We've done that for you. The closure will work in a couple of different ways as well. So obviously Alison has put magnets on this one. if you were concerned about putting a gift card in here and having a magnet on there and potentially erasing all of the lovely money that you're giving someone on a gift card,
it's not this one, is it?
You do actually have a little slit that cuts into the side panel here, and you can just tuck this inside. I can't do it because it's got the magnet on it, but you would just tuck that in there, and that's also going to hold it closed for you. So you've got a couple of options.
And also, what Al's done with this one, I just wanted to show you this because it's another way of closing. So she's gone with a ribbon this time. That's better. Good Lord. It was completely out of focus.
There we go.
She's gone with a ribbon this time, but what she's done is she's taken that ribbon right the way underneath these panels. So all the way underneath. So she started it here and then brought it up, and the same with the back. She's taken it from there all the way up underneath those, and they're just meeting. You can see there's one coming out of the top here and one coming out of the top here, and they're just meeting, and they have, shall I?
As long as you can do it back up again, that's up to you. But the reason I love that is that, you know when you put a piece of ribbon on a gift and the person undoes it and then they've got a loose piece of ribbon?
Yes.
Whereas this is still attached to the gift box.
It is. So you know exactly where it's going. So again, Al's done this. She's paper pieced to within an inch of its life.
She's an overachiever.
She is. But you've got these pieces here that just, this rests against it.
Yeah.
So you glue
one side.
You glue one side down. I'm just trying to show you in there. You can't really see it all that well. You glue one side down and cover it with the decorative panels because you can't really see in there all that well. And then the other one, you use them just here to rest against.
Perfect. Shall we look at some of the others that the design team have done first? Because there are some beautiful samples here today.
There really are.
So I'm going to start with this one. This is from Ruth. So Ruth has gone for just a simple monochrome on this one. Just some of that smooth mint. Fresh mint. Some kind of mint. It's one of the mints. A nice satin green mirror. I'm so sorry. Frog in my throat today. There we go. And some nice cream cardstock. So you can see all those lovely patterns on there. Just a nice simple one.
I'm trying to do Al's bow.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
She's going to have me. Okay.
Oh, and I've just knocked that.
Oh, no. Never mind, you can show another one for me while I do this bow.
So I also have some cards from Christine. So she has used, if you can see, just in the background here, those lovely leaf designs. She's used them, I'm thinking, as a stencil. I have a feeling she's cut them out. I think it's the little tag. Are you about to knock everything over now? Okay.
I've tied the bow on the back.
Of course you have. Of course you have.
Looks lovely. Oh, I am going to have to redo it.
So Christine has used the little leaf as a mask.
I love this one. I love that background.
Now I'm thinking we've got inking first of all, and then I think some shimmer powder over the top. Also, I don't know, because it's in the gaps.
It's looking so nice.
It's amazing. I absolutely love this.
Yeah, me too.
Beautiful background. And then, if I can find the other one that goes with it. There we go. So, here are the masked pieces. So, they were masking this.
And you waste nothing.
You put them onto a card themselves.
Amazing.
And it does say there is a tutorial. So, over on Christine's YouTube channel, that would be Crafty Potential.
It is.
You'll be able to see exactly how she has done those. And I love them, so I'll be watching that as well.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I'll carry on with that later. I will do it. I promise I'll do it. I've got a very different one from Ruth here. So what Ruth has done is use the box. I know it's this way up because she's put her details on the back. So she's used it this way up. She's just used some pattern papers, and she's got her closure. You've got to dig your nails in. Which way is it going? This way? Yeah.
That way.
So she's got her closure there. So you've got a different style. I mean, there's no actual lock-in closure on this one, but
it just sort of tucks
in. Yeah. So that's
that
one.
Very different way of using it if you didn't want to go for all the patterns or...
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't stand then, is the only thing.
No,
but
it is kind of on its side.
Yeah. It is. Shall I go for another one?
Go on then.
Shall I do another one of Christine's cards? Now, is this? Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So this is a lovely, lovely shaker that Christine has made here. Forever thankful. That beautiful panel. She's got one of those lovely acorns on the bottom there, and I really like those offset little frames that she's done. So she's obviously cut 2 of the layers from inside, leaving her with this little tiny frame, and she's used those up as well. I love that. And some
shaky stuff. I think it's the
you can hear that.
The little leaves that came with the
it
harvest
is
moon.
Yeah, definitely. It's lovely. And she's got some teeny tiny beads, I think.
Yeah, those gold beads, they help to move everything else around, I think, don't they? Because they're round.
They do.
I have, speaking of Harvest Moon, we have another lovely one here using our beautiful Harvest Moon papers. Look at the colours on this. It's very rich.
Oh, I like this. What's that? Is that rustic dusk? Or is either rustic dusk or opera red? We get them mixed up a lot.
I think it might be opera. I think rustic is just a touch darker, more brown, and this one is more red.
Yes.
But how beautiful is that? So very autumnal.
Fabulous.
These would be lovely on your Thanksgiving table if you like to give little table gifts. Perfect. And
gorgeous.
What have we got on this one? So this one, there you go. You can see it's actually tucked in on the side, so you can just untuck that to open up your little gift box there.
Beautiful.
Love it.
That is fab, isn't it? Very, very nice. Who's done that one, though?
This one is from Shabney's.
Oh, it's lovely Shabney's.
Thank you very much for that.
Okay, I've got another one of Al's here. I know it's Al's because it was for the packaging. So, Al has made, look at this, just a little Halloween themed one, just showing how to utilise the pumpkins and the leaves. So she's just used some pattern paper and a little tag there. But yeah, isn't that cute?
I really like that.
So cute. I think Al's done the tuck-in on this one as well. So that's... Oh, she's tied in. There we go. So you can see they're all layered inside as well. Fabulous.
Perfect. And again, if you're having a little Halloween party or something like that and you wanted to give little...
Or if you're just doing the little trick-or-treat boxes.
Yeah.
This one actually says trick-or-treat.
Nice. So yeah, I don't know that I would make it for all of the neighbourhood kids, but say you had like a reciprocal trick-or-treat arrangement with like, a couple of families. I know quite a few people do that these days.
Yes,
then,
definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind making 6 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't go to 50 just to hand out.
Oh, go on.
No. Okay, I have another card here from Christine.
Lots of ribbon to tie back
Yeah,
up.
that'd be a lot of ribbon. Could you imagine? No. I absolutely love this card. So this is using one of the front panels, and Christine has layered it under.
Oh,
so she's actually cut into the outer layer of the card and then layered the panel under it, and I just love how that looks.
It's looking really nice, isn't it?
Just a very simple thank you sentiment.
Yeah, but that richness as well.
Yeah.
With the mirror.
I'm going to say this is polished.
Polished,
gold.
I think.
Yeah, and then a bit of copper pearl behind it as well. Really lovely. It's a simple card. Probably quite quick to do, but big impact.
Yes, that's what we like. We've got another box here from Shilpa, and look at this one. Again, such a lovely colourway. You wouldn't tend to put that, but look at all those colours together. Don't they work really, really well? I mean, this is where we need to be remembering this, don't we?
We never do.
We never, ever do. So, yeah, that's another one there. That's Shilpa's. Has she gone inside? No, it's stuck inside and she's magneted outside. So, let's have a little look. Oh, what's Shilpa got in there? Oh, Shilpa's lined inside as well with the mirror. So, that's nice too.
And she's got a card in both sides.
She has indeed. Get one of these out. Oh, it's just the pattern. Oh, isn't that nice?
I like that.
Gorgeous.
And you could then, I guess, using a craft knife or something, put a couple of slits on either corner of the back to tuck your gift card into if you wanted to use the kind of patterned panels for your little gift card holder.
That is gorgeous.
Really, really pretty.
Fabulous.
Am I going to be able to reach this one at the front? Oh my goodness. Just. Right. So Fantastic. This is, of course it's Shilpa. I knew that just looking at the paper.
I know, the paper's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
So again, if you don't want it to be particularly harvesty themed, just some patterned paper and make it into a beautiful gift box. It is like a little diamond. So I think it's a nice shape as well. It's very unusual. And this one is done, oh no. Oh
We hate undoing the ribbon.
We do, because we can never get them done back up again. So Shopper again has done the ribbon all the way under. So yeah, just under this panel under here, the ribbon on both sides, and then coming up through that little slot. And that actually cuts in on the dies. I will show you that in a second when she does a make for you. And we've got, ooh. So Shopper's actually put a little gift card again in both sides.
Nice.
And she's used some stone drops to kind of make a little
to pull it out.
To pull it out. Yeah. I love that idea. It's very clever. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, very, very pretty with that patterned paper inside as well.
Nice. What have I got left? I've got one over here.
My turn to try and tie this back up now.
I'm leaving them here. I'm going to do them afterwards. That's why I haven't put them back. Okay. I've got this one from Ruth. So Ruth has made it a little bit more traditionally this time. So you've got the panels there, and they've been double layered. Ruth's done her closure a little different though, isn't she? Because she hasn't glued them. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's have a little look. So you've got the loose piece of ribbon on this one, but it just opens right out with Ruth's, so you can get to both of those gift cards should you need to. But I mean, you've seen with Shilpa's there that it is possible. I'll do it. It's okay.
Can you see like the confusion on my face here?
I can. But Ruth has themed this really nicely for sort of the Thanksgiving style with that lovely orange glitter there. Beautiful cards inside. So that's that one there from Ruth. Look, I'm going to do it here. It's fine.
I got it.
I've got a lot of them. I've done that one. I've got another one here. I've got one from Christine.
I did it.
Well done. I've got one here from Christine. And Christine has actually gone over the Eternally because she's used her little Dymo label printer. And she's gone over that with the with Eternally there. So you've got Eternally Grateful.
So cute. Just undoing all the bows. Undo them all.
I will. And Christine's done the same. So they both pop open there. So glue them together, don't glue them together. It's entirely up to you. But they just close up and tie.
I've got one last card here. This one is from Chablis. So again, showing that even though this is a 3D set, you can also use it just for your beautiful card makes.
Oh, I love that one. That one's really, really nice.
Lovely...
a sizable card as well, isn't it? You know, with the big panel on it.
Yeah,
very, very nice.
So that lovely Forever Grateful, Forever Thankful, Grankful. Yes, Grankful is definitely the word I was going for.
Absolutely.
Forever Thankful sentiment on the front of there, and then you've got the lovely little acorns and all these beautiful leaves. And she's, I think, what have we got? So we've got some glitter in that one. That one almost looks. Is that? Oh, it's Firestone Red.
It's Firestone Red. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
Really, really pretty. Love that.
Like that one. Look at your lovely display and look at my side. I've got all these bows to tie again. Right, I have got the last one here from Ruth. So Ruth has used one of our cotton papers here and layered the leaves on top and the pumpkins and the acorns, and it's looking beautiful. Again, just opening both sides there. Very nice.
Very pretty. So, as I mentioned, Alison is now going to show you how to put this together.
Hello, I'm Alison, and I'm here to share with you the Thankful Harvest box. So how do we make this box? Let me get the dies here. Just bring these down. So we have our main die, which is this one. Pretty big die. So you're going to need 2 of those cut out. It already puts in your little slot for the top of the box, so no need to worry about that. So we'll pop that back on. And then we're going to need some layers cut in. So I would say get everything ready before you start. So we are going to need 2 layers for the front and the back of the box. Now I've coloured the background of this with some inks. So I think I've used Lime Burst, Carrot Stick, and I think it's Rubber Duck. I think they are the 3 colours I've used. And just blend. So do a whole sheet of paper and just keep blending. And then cut everything out afterwards. So I have got 1 panel for the top and 1 panel for the back. Now there is a slit to cut in the one for the back, but I will show you that now. Then for the inside of the box we have these shape panels, and we're going to have a background layer and the top layer cut into a Verso, all Verso cuts, and then we'll have the same for the other side. So that is basically, oh, one more, we're going to need the base. So there's one for the front, one for the back. And that is basically where we are. And then on top of that then we have some decoration and we have the closure. So I'll go through all that with you now. Right, let's put our box together. So as always, we like to have all the folds burnished. Now I'm making this with a 216 GSM cardstock. So this is our classic card. So just bend the top slightly. You don't need to have a proper crease, but you just need a little bit of a bend. Don't worry about the score line inside, because that is just a marker. So that doesn't need to be creased. And then open your tabs and fold all the others. Make sure your tabs are folded on the corners. There we go. And the last ones. And then we're going to do the same then with the other side. So I'll do the top one first. Just a little bit of a fold. There we go. It makes it so much easier when you put in the box together if you've done all your folds first. So, the first thing we're going to do, let me move the die set out the way, because that's a little bit easier. We've got the one square at the bottom with the 2 triangles on opposite sides. They are going to join together. So let's take some glue and pop these 2. Oh, there's a fold line there I missed. Pop these 2 together. So go up to each of the fold lines. I like to raise the edges so I know then that I haven't gone over the line. So I can check, and because the glue gives a little bit of drying time, gives you enough time to push it back if it is gone over. There we are, all done. So that is the first part of our box. The next part, we're going to bring in the 2 side panels. So where you've got this little tab inside, pop some glue and just press together. Go. And the same on the other side. There we are, have a little bit on the top. These make our little pocket inside that we can pop either a gift card or some money even. We even forget about money these days, but that can pop inside. Okay, now we're going to look to decorating. So I'm going to flip this over. So we'll pop on our 2 triangles. Plenty of glue on here. There we go. Try and get it even between all your score lines so you've got a nice even frame around. Even fold in your tabs to make sure you are equal each side. So we'll pop the other one on. A little bit of glue again. There we go. So I've got a little bit of glue there, we'll take that off. Then we can pop these 2 little square panels here. Make sure these are facing the right way, because you've got leaves and you've got acorns, so I want those to be pointing down. And down means towards the base on this. So the same with the other side. There we go. And we're going to pop that pretty central. Right, I'm not going to do these side panels just for a second. I'm going to turn this over. Now one of these sides we are going to join and the other side is going to be loose. This is so your box has stability and you have one side to open to pop your gift in and also your gift card. So the first thing, we're going to glue the base. So pop a little bit of glue onto your tab. There we go. And the same on the other side. Give that a little squeeze. Wipe off any excess glue that you see. And do the same on the other side. So this is giving a nice sturdy base. Oops, didn't leave that glue long enough, did I? Give that a bit of a squeeze as well. So you can see the box now coming together. Last one on the other side. Make sure you put enough glue on these panels as well, because I haven't on mine.
Be kind to your glue.
Exactly, we say this all the time, but we're never very kind here. We expect everything done in a second.
Tell me just.
Poof, and it's done. We like everything done magically. I tell you what I will do, though, I will try and squeeze a little bit of glue in there.
Just catching a little bit there, Al.
Sorry.
No worries.
There we are. A little bit too much glue now. Happy medium, isn't it? Right, so there's the base of my box. Now we've got 2 side panels. If I left it like that, you'd find these panels would fall in. And that's not what we want. So, what am I going to do? On this side, I'm going to glue these 2 panels to this side. And I'm doing that before I put the layers on. Because what you'll find is if I put the layers on first, then the glue tab is going to cover. I'm hoping you can see in there. The glue tab is going to cover a lot of that layer. But if I glue this together first, then I can put the layer on top. And I'm only putting the layer, you don't have to put the layer on 2 sides. I am just giving you an option. So I'll glue both of these panels, these tabs first. And then we can press them in place. So there's one and the other one, and we can hold them at the same time then. So that is giving us a sturdy side for our box. Okay. So I'm not going to do anything inside for a second because that's just going to pop, I know it is. But I can stick my panels this side. So again, I've cut a base panel and I've cut a top panel with the pattern in. These could be, if you've got pattern papers, use your pattern papers. There we are. And it may be that you only want these on one side. Entirely up to you. But I'm going to pop them on the other side as well, just because I can, and I've already cut them, so shame to waste, isn't it?
So you might as well add all the decoration.
Exactly. So there's that. There we go. And where the layers go are pretty self-explanatory from the die set, because once you've cut your main base, put it back onto your magnetic sheet and you'll see where each of the layers are fitting. So the next one now, I'm going to pop these, right, if I push that back and turn these tabs a little bit, then you can see inside that I am going to pop these just inside my box. I think it gives a nice little bit of detail. It shows attention to detail, I think. And they're such small scraps of card that you're probably not going to use them for anything else anyway. There we are. So just line that up. As you can see, it looks really pretty then inside.
I like that.
It would be nice with a mirror card or something that gives a little bit of shine inside. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay. And again, I'm going to try and turn that around so you can see it. Hope my head's not in the way. My big head.
It's alright, you need to see, you can show us after.
Okay. There we go. So there are my layers inside the box.
Lovely.
So the last bit I've got to do now. I've taken, let me just show you what I've used. So I've taken the outer die, which is this one, that is going to cut my panel. Now we have two shapes for this. We have a plain one, which is this, and that will just cut a rectangle layer. Now I've used that for my card that's going to slot inside because it's a little bit smaller. The bigger panel has got two little notches in it, and there's a die in here that has got a little slit cut into it. This matches up with those notches. So if I bring this in, so I've cut the die cut rather, and then into those notches I have popped my die. So take the outer away then, oops, run that through your machine and you will have a little hole cut into your die. The die cut that makes the pattern already has that slit cut in the exact place that you're going to need it. But it's one way. No, it is that way. That's it. So there is the hole all lined up. So why are we going to need this? We've got a little strap somewhere to close. Now this has got a fold line on the top, so you're going to fold it in half. This will sit inside that slit, and then you pop that through the hole in your box. That's it. And it sits there, and then you can pop your layer there. You can leave that other slit open and pop this little tab into the slit, or you could have ribbon coming out of the slits. It's up to you. It's your choice. I'll show you what I'm going to do now. So let me just glue this into place. Now my first thing I need to do is glue this into place. I've got to think now on the hoofs here. Which side am I gluing first? So I'm going to have the long side with the magnet, and I'm going to pop the other side and glue it into place. So it's a little bit of reverse thinking here. There we go. So I've taken the short one, making sure your tops are lined up. I know I'm catching this a little bit, don't I? Pull it down as far as you can go. On the other side then, we're going to pop 2 magnets. So let's find my magnets. So I've got these are the smaller of the 2 sets of magnets that we sell. So I've got a little sticky pad that I can pick the magnet up with. So I'm going to pop this onto the back here. And that will tell me exactly where I need to pop the other magnet. So let's take the second one.
I know we had a couple of people mention that they weren't sure if the magnets would interfere with gift cards, you know, like the digital gift cards that you load the balance onto. So I would probably say if you're
I would ribbon it.
Yeah, I would ribbon it, or just do it with the tuck-in.
Yes.
If you're not sure.
Yes.
I can't think of anything worse than sending a gift card to someone and it doesn't work.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yes, I'm not sure either. So we need to make sure now that we've got this the right way. So my 2 magnets are together there, and I'm going to make sure this is going into the correct place. The other thing you could do, you don't have a magnet this side, so you could pop, oh, just taking the sticky off with it. Make sure your magnet stays in place.
Yeah. Fun with magnets.
Oh, I know.
Slide sideways rather than lifting
I'm
straight
taking
up.
them off.
Oh no.
There we are. Oh. There we are. Right. So you could pop
the gift card in that
side rather than that side, which you probably wouldn't put it that side anyway.
More difficult to get to. So yeah. Good idea.
So I would put it that side. Okay. So my next thing now is I'm going to stick this in place. Now I'm not going to use the other side with the slit, but I tell you what I will do. If I glue this in place, then I can show you how the tab will slot inside if you have got a slit there. So let's glue these 2 together. So you could put a slit on both sides. That's what I'm trying to say in my roundabout way. Make sure we've got plenty of glue going around that slit.
Kitchen.
Am I? Oh, sorry. I should have put my fine tip on for this, shouldn't I?
Do the back of the hand technique.
I will have to, because I don't want this moving. So take off a little bit of excess and then line these up. There we go. So you can see underneath, I'm not sure, can you see a little bit of brown there? Mm-hmm. The hole is cut a little bit bigger underneath, so if you have got a little bit of a wiggle that you haven't quite cut it in the right place, it's forgiven. So we'll pop that. If you want to use this slit, don't glue around the slit, just glue the edges. You can glue down to it, but don't glue this part here. Mm-hmm. because you want this to be free. So I can do the edges, but I'm not going to put anything there.
Okay.
And this is going to cover then my magnet, because normally I would need extra tape on the top of that magnet, because otherwise it would be coming free. There we go. So that's that. And then on the other side then, we'll pop the other panel. Again, you could have, if you did cut the slit in here, at this point, you could have this panel coming through the slit and going over, as I've done there. Entirely up to you. Absolutely up to you. But I'm just going to hide it all behind the mechanism this time. There we go.
I do like that there's a couple of different ways that you can make this depending on how you want it to look in the finished product.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, that's a good way to not lose your dye.
Yes.
Grab it with a magnet.
Put a magnet there. Okay. So pop this through, she says. And that will close onto my magnet straight away. So your magnet is on the back of your closure. You don't want that magnet coming off there, so we've got a little circle that will cover the magnet, because magnets have a cheeky way of coming loose. So we want to make sure that this stays in place. So this circle is cut bigger than our small magnets, so it is going to encapsulate it. Make sure you press it down all the way around the magnet, and then it'll find the magnet underneath and you can close it. Your choice then is, do you close it outside? I'm not going to pop it in, but you could pop it inside the little opening. So that's the box for starters. Then we have some gorgeous little tags. I love these. We've got some pumpkins, and on the pumpkin it says eternally grateful, which I think is beautiful. There's some leaves. I love that as well. And there's also an acorn. Now all these have got like a little curly cue on the top, so you can thread a little tag through them with a little bit of ribbon, a little bit of twine, whatever you were fancying. So I fancy, because it's a little bit rustic, it's very autumny, so I just fancied a little bit of twine. So take off that excess, and I've cut them in reverse. So I've done a copper on brown, and then I've done a brown on pumpkin, and I've used a pearl and a classic card for both of them. So I've got a foam pad that I am just going to pop on the back, just to hold these together. Make sure the hole is on top of each other. So we'll pop the foam pad there. And again, make sure the hole is covered. So there are my two pumpkins. And I have a little bit of twine.
Love a bit of jute.
Oh, I love jute. So this is going to go, got to think now how I tied this. So I'm going to pop the two ends through the tiny hole, thread them back through the loop, and then I'm going to pop one of these through the hole at the top and tie a nice little bow. Obviously you'll have to remove this before you want to open the package.
I guess you could just tie it on one side, couldn't you? If you wanted
You could tie it on one side. Yes, you could. You could. Clever thinking, Leo. So there is your box. Beautifully decorated, and I'm sure you're going to have fun with this. Thanks for joining me. Bye.
Oh, thanks, Al. That was an amazing make. And, well, just showing you everything from start to finish.
And how easy it is.
Yes, it really, really is.
So this set is available on our website, so that's tonic-studios.co.uk or tonic-studios.com, depending on where you are shopping from. Don't forget, if you are a TCK Tonic Craft Kit subscriber, you've got your lovely 10% discount, and you can use that on this as well.
You can.
Ridiculous.
We love a cheeky little discount.
Don't we just? You can also pay in instalments, so if you've absolutely stuffed your basket full of so many different things, split the cost at the checkout. There's a couple of different options for you once you get to the checkout. I think we've got ShopPay,
ClearPay,
PayPal, possibly a couple of others in there as well, but have a look at checkout and see which option suits you best. If you grab this set, don't forget to
tag us in your mix.
We would absolutely love to see what you're making with this, how you interpret it. Are you going for a traditional kind of Thanksgiving thing? Are you just going autumnal, or do you do something completely different? We'd love to see that. Post them onto our Facebook group. That's the official Tonic Studios Facebook group over there, or we are across social media at Tonic Studios, and you can use the hashtag #ShowTonic to show us what you've been up to. Thank you ever so much for joining us today, and we'll see you all again very soon.
Happy crafting!